government will have to pay more for international loans as a global rating agency, Fitch revised Kenya's credit status to negative. This downgrade was largely due to the deteriorating microeconomic conditions in the country. Mark Anthony with the full report.
In a statement on Thursday, the credit rating agency Fitch announced that it had revised the outlook on Kenya's long-term foreign currency issuer default rating IDR to negative from stable. This development will further strain Kenya's public debt management, as Kenya will have to incur expensive loans to quench its revenue shortfall in the coming years. While government can opt to source for more credit internally, it will have a negative impact to the economy. When government borrows internally, this generally leads to a rise in interest rates at the local banks. The increase in interest rates will then lead to more expensive bank loans to borrowers, hence starving private firms of the much-needed credit for growth. The downgrade, according to Fitch, was largely due to the country's increased external financing constraints amid huge funding requirements like a $2 billion Eurobond that is set to mature in 2024. The weakening international reserves, and the rising financing cost and uncertainty regarding the fiscal trajectory to the implementation risks of the announced tax hikes through the controversial Finance Act 2023. According to Treasury, the external financing for the financial year 2023-2024 includes about 142 billion Kenya shillings in IMF disbursements and Kenya shillings 270 billion in project loans from official creditors and continued use of syndicated loans. The revision of international credit ratings for Kenya comes at a time when the hike in US federal interest rates has put pressure on the shilling. The Kenyan shilling has shed up to 20% of its value against the US dollar to an all-time low of 142.25. Reporting for GBS TV, I am Mark Anthony.